Hello, listeners. Welcome to A Familiar Journey, a D&D actual play podcast brought to you by Brain Adventures. A Familiar Journey tells the story of 4 animal familiars on a quest to save the legendary heroes of the realm from a mysterious evil entity. Let's meet our animal adventurers.
Hey everyone, my name is Logan Arneson and I play Nimbus, the Paladin Sheep. A fun fact about Nimbus this episode is Nimbus spent one summer trying to learn Aquan from frogs that live in a pond near their home.
Hi, my name is Christina and I play Arminda, the wizard axolotl. And the fun fact about Arminda this time is that every night before she falls asleep, she sends out a little prayer for her family to be okay.
Hi, my name's Hannah, and I play Discount the Chameleon. And a fun fact about Discount is such a ham because he and Cloak sneak into matinee plays frequently, and sweet little Discount has internalized all of it.
And I am Izzy Rebels. I am the Dungeon Master for A Familiar Journey, and I also play Cloudy the Cat. Cloudy's fun fact for today is Cloudy is a hardcore believer that all bodies of water somehow lead to the 9 hells. Last time on A Familiar Journey, our 4 animal adventurers, Arminda, Cloudy, Discount, and Nimbus, have engaged in combat against a murder of crows as they begin to unravel the mysterious disappearance of their humanoid counterparts. Arminda, the arcane axolotl, uses a magical spell to infiltrate the mind of one of these avian adversaries, and she finds herself in a dark chamber deep within this bird brain, confronted by an imposing draconic presence. I'm going to ask you, Arminda, would you like to uncover the darkness here? I think you have a feeling that if you uncover the darkness, you're going to see something that you're not going to like. But I'm going to ask you if you want to do that or not.
Of course I do.
So you uncover the darkness, and you see, only for a second, a humongous purple dragon.
Barney.
Bigger than Barney. Can Arminda roll me a perception check?
Yes, I can. I got a 15.
15. Awesome. Arminda, you see a humongous purple dragon, and you also notice there are 3 humanoid figures cowering behind the dragon that appear to be locked up and chained against the wall. You don't make out their faces, but you do recognize at the very least Margulies, your humanoid counterpart.
Oh, shoot.
You see she has been captured and is being held prisoner by this purple dragon. And then, Arminda, by uncovering the darkness, not only do you see something you don't like, you also hear something you don't like, which is strange because you don't usually hear things unless you want to. This is coming against your will. You hear a voice speak out to you, and you can tell this voice comes from the dragon. And you are shunted out of the bird's mind against your will, as if this spell was dispelled, as if this spell was rejected within the few seconds that it took you to get here. So, Arminda, you find yourself back in your crystal ball, back in the real world, outside of a bird brain, standing next to Nimbus. That is your action. Anything else you would like to do?
Can I hit the bird or something?
You have your bonus action left, so you can do a telekinetic shove if you would like to push it somewhere.
Yeah, I like to push it closer to us so Nimbus can really go at it.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. You can push it. Oh, you can push it straight down because it's still in the air.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. He'll take a bit of his own medicine.
Yeah, so go ahead and... Oh, that's me again. All of your stuff is me making saves, so I have to make a strength save, I think. I rolled another 5.
Yay.
So I fail.
Crash.
You push me, or you push the bird. Where do you push him into the ground?
Yes. Crash.
You push him into the ground. Are you aiming for a way? Because he's right above Cloudy right now. Are you pushing him directly into Cloudy, or would you like to maybe angle him so he doesn't hit Cloudy?
No, I don't want him to hit Cloudy. I'm really grateful for Cloudy's right now. So.
Okay, cool.
Please don't hit the cat. No cat.
All right, sweet. So, yeah, you go ahead and plummet this bird into the ground. Once again, these birds are just wholly, taking all of their own medicine. That was their plan for you. And so far, almost everyone else in the party has done that, except for them. So that brings us down to Nimbus. It is your turn.
Nimbus would like to ram this bird.
I should have climbed down out of Nimbus.
Yeah, if you want to move away from Nimbus, you can.
Yeah, I should not be on top of him if he's gonna attack. I did not think that through. Wait, sheep, wait! I'm just gonna hamster roll here. Excuse me.
What's a hamster?
It's just a big mouse. Keep going.
Attack!
Alright, so Nimbus, I guess first of all, this creature is within 5 feet of you, so do you need to back up to do this, or are you just going to ram right into it?
I'm just gonna horn attack.
Okay, well, go ahead and horn attack it.
That is a 17 to hit.
Oh my god, that definitely hits.
Oh, wow.
Cool. I'm gonna also Divine Smite.
Wow, okay.
So that's 6 piercing damage with my horns.
Alright.
And my Divine Smite is... And that's another 8 damage.
Can you describe, what does Nimbus's Divine Smite look like exactly?
So Nimbus, headbutts this bird really hard, and as he does it, his horns, glow, almost like lightsabers. And they go, whoop!
Like a lightsaber. Oh, wow.
Just really, bright and neon vibrant. But it's like a white light.
So you go ahead and smite this bird with your mighty glowing horns. And it is at super low HP, ridiculously bad.
And I'm going to tell us what you know.
You have already got that nat 20 Intimidate, so I will, you don't have to worry about that. But before that, anything else you want to do on your turn? That's your action. Do you still have a bonus action?
Nope. I have one, but I don't have anything to do with it.
Okay, that's fine. So we're going to move on to the next crow, which is the one that Discount is attached to. Discount, this crow is going to try and shake you off. I'm going to ask Discount to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 11.
11? Okay, I'm going to roll that against my strength to try and shake you off. I almost had an 18, but instead I rolled a 2, so that's a total of 4. So you are good to hang on.
Yes, you can't kick me off!
I think you reinforce your grip by wrapping your spirally tail around its tiny little bird leg.
Yeah, that's right. You can't kick me off. If you kick me off, I'll take you down with me!
I'm going to say it's going to fly now. It's going to use its movement. And it's going to take you with it, Discount. It's going to fly. It's going to try and fly into the roof of the building. And it's going to try and scrape you into the roof as it flies just above. I'm going to need another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, nat 20!
What? Oh my god!
Good job.
Okay.
Hey,
It's like
Jody
ninja
bird!
flip.
So I'm gonna say what happens here is this is a pretty nice medieval fantasy home. It's got shingles on it on the roof, which is where this bird is trying to scrape you into. Discount, as you approach it, you can flip out your tongue. You can break off a single shingle and you write it. The Discount, you're gonna flip over this shingle and you're gonna write it like you're water skiing on the roof behind this bird. And just completely being able to avoid any and all damage or any and all obstacles in your way. And that is going to be the end of the bird's turn, which means it is now your turn, Discount. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try attacking it again with my dagger. Wow, that's sad. I got a 13!
A 13 exactly hits.
Oh, thank God.
Thank the gods.
Alright, roll for damage. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. All right. That is going to take out this bird.
Oh, it is?
It is. If you would like to deal non-lethal damage, you can, but there's also another bird that you would have seen it. It's also been spared down there. So how do you want to do this?
Kill the bear!
I'm going to do this non-lethally.
Okay.
I'm going to stab it in one of its wings and take it to the ground!
Oh.
Into Nimbus. Into Nimbus's fluff.
Okay, so you're actually going to need to steer it then, because it is
Yeah.
currently flying away from Nimbus. Discount, you're going to spring yourself forward onto this bird with your coiled up tail, and you're going to like grab its wings and start steering it against its will, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stuck a dagger in its wing, so
Mhm.
that one should do what I want.
I will allow that nat 20 for avoiding the damage before to translate into this as well. So you can totally redirect its flight pattern and have it go back into the direction it came from and stab its wing, and it begins to lose altitude and it crashes into Nimbus. Nimbus, roll me a perception check.
Are you that fluffy you just can't tell?
That's a 9.
Nimbus, you have no perception here of you getting hit with anything. It's just literally, you hear the sound of like a plane crashing, like. Nimbus doesn't hear that, but maybe everybody else does.
Must have been the wind.
Alright, so is that it for you, Discount?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so next up is Cloudy, who everyone is going to see. Cloudy does that thing that cats do where they like get real low to the ground and their fur kind of spikes up on their back, and she stares daggers at this last crow, and she's like, let's pounce this thing and get it out of our fur forever, right? And Cloudy's essentially asking, like, are we mauling this thing, or what's happening?
Take it alive.
Kill the thing!
I hear one vote for alive and one vote for kill. Discount, you're the tiebreaker here.
Capture it alive!
Ugh.
Fine. So Cloudy exits the lunge pose, just stands up on all fours real stiff, gently walks over and just smacks the crow with her tail. And the crow just goes and just knocked out cold. And with that will be the end of combat.
Yay!
So we are done there.
Right.
There are a couple of not so healthy birds laying around, and this one bird who is knocked out. Arminda, you got some sort of information. What of that are you going to share with the rest of the party?
Fine, I'll share everything. Everyone, come here. Come close.
Oh, is it story time?
Sure. Frog, cat, come closer.
Cloudy picks up one of the birds and puts it down in front of her and scoots it over to you, Arminda, for your troubles.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Okay. So I did my magic, and this is what happened. I went in one of the stupid bear's mind, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I travel, and then I get to this door. And behind the door, there
What's
was...
behind the door?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Behind the door was this huge, humongous, gigantic dragon. Purple dragon.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yes,
Cloudy is unimpressed.
Was it friendly?
not at all. The problem is there were 3 people.
Who were the people?
I couldn't really see them, but one of them was Margolis for sure. So probably the other 2 were Cloak and Dalcam, yes.
Oh no, welcome.
And the dragon said, look no further, and then shut me out. Which never happened to me because I choose when I go out. Because I am Arminda the wizard. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So when we go there, we just have to keep our eyes closed and we'll be okay because we won't be looking.
When we go where? Where is this dragon?
Actually, on that, I want to ask everyone to make an Arcana check, and Cloudy is going to give you, Arminda, the help action through this bird gift.
So I throw it with advantage?
Yes, you roll with advantage.
10.
I have a +6. I rolled with advantage and I got a freaking 12.
I got a nat 20. Nat 20.
Not 20. Whatever, sheep.
I'm a sheep. My magic is stronger.
It is not. I just had a bad roll.
So I guess Discount and Arminda, you two, your roles were close enough that I think you'll understand the same information processed here, which is that, magically speaking, dragons are immense creatures of power and fear and just crazy magical strength. You should not take this threat lightly. And I'm also going to say, Arminda specifically, another thing that strikes you as really weird about what happened in that bird's brain is that you felt yourself pushed out. So you felt there was another psychic connection in this bird's mind other than you. You weren't the only psychic creature affecting it.
Yeah, obviously because birds are so stupid.
Yeah. Birds are pretty susceptible. Nimbus, you got a nat 20, correct?
I'm so fluffy and soft, and I just know. Do I have like a connection to Velcam?
Nimbus, okay, literally what's about to happen is you think about the magical ramifications of what Arminda just told you. As you do that, you walk up to the nearest tree and you're like, think. And you butt your head against the tree.
Think.
As you do that, a book comes out of your wool.
Oh.
This is a book specifically about magical dragons and what kind of effects they have. You open the book, you can't really read, but you can identify pictures. You see there is a green dragon, a blue dragon, a red dragon, black, white, all different shades and colors. What you do not see is a purple dragon.
Arminda, were you sure it was a purple dragon?
Oh, yes. Violet, purple. Yes.
Because according to my dragon book, it says that there is no purple dragon.
There is a purple dragon.
Arminda, would you like to take a look at this book?
Sure, give me the book.
Okay. Pick it up in my horns and I trot over. Like, prop it up using my horns like a book reader.
Yeah. Like a little stand. Arminda, you read in the book, because you can read like wizardry and spells and stuff like that. Arminda, you read in this book that there has only ever been one recorded instance of a purple dragon, and very little information was ever collected on it. You use your telekinesis to create a mage hand that flips the pages for you, and as you continue to read, you see the last page says, for more information about purple dragons, see volume 2 of this series.
Okay.
And in order to find the second volume of this series, you go back to the very beginning of the book to find where this book came from, and you will see that this book came from a library in a city called Tristel.
Tristel it is.
Are we going on a trip?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I'll go pack my things.
You're a sheep. There is nothing for you to pack.
I'm gonna bring my stuff.
Maybe he doesn't have the volume 2 in the wool.
I don't know. Maybe you should check.
Cloudy sticks their full head in there and searches around for what seems too long, and then you all start to see Cloudy's body start to go limp. And she pulls out and she's just like, ugh. No, there's no other books in there.
Is that a bird?
Oh, is there money on it?
No.
Oh.
Focus, people. Focus, animals. Sorry. Tristel, we have to go there. Anyone knows the way?
Nobody knows the way, but you do know where you can find a map.
Yeah, we need a map.
In the house?
In the house. So I'm going to assume you all head back into the house.
Okay, you get the map. I'll pack my things.
So who's going to head back into the house?
I will.
Nimbus is gonna head to Trayson's room to pack his things.
I'm gonna look for this map. Unnoticed and unseen. Ja 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 ja.
Okay, so everybody can roll either perception or investigation, other than Nimbus. Nimbus, don't roll either of those. Nimbus, I'm going to use your passive perception for something, and your passive perception is not good enough to see what you need to see. But first, I want to see what did Arminda and Discount get.
I got a 12.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, a 12 and a 6. It takes a bit, but Arminda, you maybe have like some leftover divinatory magic coursing through you right now, and you do manage to find where this map would be located.
Yay.
And Discount can hold it for you without you needing to use magic.
Hold it, chameleon. Let's go.
So Discount and Arminda, are you heading back outside?
Yep.
Yeah.
You head back outside. Nimbus, you go to Trayson's room. You do not notice this, but as you head into his room, Arminda and Discount are heading back out. You're going to pass Gilder and Balkem's room on your way out. You are going to see Gilder is tucking in a very sickly Trayson into his bed, Gilder's bed. And you will notice Trayson looks very worse for wear. His hair is beginning to, he has like really dark black hair, and his hair is beginning to turn like white, and you see his eyes are just pure white themselves. No pupils, no irises, nothing like that. And Gilder is just kind of like poring over him, not knowing what's happening, not understanding what to do. And it seems like a very intense, very sad moment, and like it's not a time for animals to be doing some animal hijinks up in here.
As Nimbus goes by. Gonna go on a trip. Gonna see Kinder.
So, Nimbus, you get your things. Are you also gonna head back outside right away?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You head back outside. I'm gonna say, Arminda and Discount, you notice Cloudy is sitting in the window directly outside of Gilder's room and also sees what you guys saw on your way out. Before Nimbus comes outside, Cloudy's going to come to the two of you and she's going to, like, you can tell Cloudy's not usually a very serious person, a very serious animal. Cloudy's not usually one to take things too seriously, but you can tell she has a veil of, like, serious attitude upon her when she says this. She tells you, I saw that you saw what was happening to Trayson, right?
Yes, we saw.
Yes.
I need you to not worry about that, and I need you to not tell Nimbus about that. I'm his sister. I will tell him, and I will tell him when the time is right. We don't really know what's happening with Trayson, and Trayson means the world to Nimbus, and I just need to make sure that Nimbus is going to be okay with whatever may happen. So please, just let me handle this, okay?
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And in exchange, Cloudy pulls out some catnip, and she's like, "This will score you some good stuff on the black market."
It will not.
This isn't money. Where's the
Gonna go
gold?
on adventure with my friends.
Nimbus, you come out, and Cloudy right away approaches you. Hey, Nimbus.
Yeah?
Trayson just said, Trayson, I think, is going to go to sleep in Gilder's room. He's a little sad about the whole Valchem thing. But he said that he wishes us luck. I kind of conveyed to him with my cat prowess what we're going to do. And he wants us to move on and do what we got to do to get his dad back. Okay?
Oh boy, I totally forgot to talk to Trayson about this. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So, are we all ready to go?
We're ready.
All right, then. I guess we're going on a whole big adventure thing.
Yeah, let's go on to this place and see our family.
All of you head into the forest, and Cloudy is very, nonchalantly following you. Everybody else Nimbus sounds like he's clearly happy. What's everybody else's attitudes going into the unknown here?
I'm just I'm too old for this, but let's go.
This is going to be a really unfamiliar journey.
Hello, listeners. We hope you enjoyed this episode of A Familiar Journey. Look forward to new episodes every other week as we follow our animal adventurers on this exciting quest. Make sure to follow Brain Adventures on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for listening.